The city of Spokane can't afford to keep 2 of its shelters open. We first told you on Friday that funding for the Trent Resource and Assistance Center is up in the air. We're also learning the Cannon Street shelter is set to run out of funding in May. Some council members want to repurpose the building into a respite facility for medically fragile homeless people.
Oftentimes they end up in the hospital for too long because there's no appropriate place to discharge them. Our Vanessa Perez is live with the other option on the table.
Yeah, well, the contract to operate Cannon Street as a drop-in shelter is set to expire May 31st. In a meeting earlier today, Lori Kinnear said this building would be best fit for a facility dedicated to medically fragile homeless people. From shelter to possible medical facility.
People are staying too long at the hospital because they're going to be discharged onto the street. That's not acceptable. They need someplace to go where they're given their medication and they're treated as people who need care above and beyond what they would get in a shelter.
Many people at Camp Hope are medically fragile and aren't able to go to track. Proponents say this change would speed up the process in closing down the encampment. The city can't use traditional funding for the future facility. It needs to explore other funding streams such as Medicaid.
It's really just meant to say we have this resource. We don't have the money to operate it with our traditional funds, so we're going to operate it out of track for the time being. But that doesn't mean we're going to lose the space and the opportunity to fill a service niche that just is not served right now and that's causing problems.
The facility would also need a sponsor and an organization who would manage the building, such as Proponents or Multicare.
And because of that, the details are going to take the time. So how is it going to be funded? Who's going to staff it? Who's going to actually be the provider to do that? So all of these things need to be worked out.
Discussions about this option will continue with city staff, and hopefully they'll put together a possible plan. Kinnear also says they hope to talk to Providence and Multicare about possibly stepping in and managing this facility. Live in West Spokane, Vanessa Perez, 4 News Now.